When I was choosing which university to go for computer science degree back year 12, the only thing that I was doing back then was looking at the university league table or ranking table and just picking some random university from there without any sort of structure or any blueprint. All I knew is just look at the ranking table and pick the one at the top. So therefore today I'm going to give you 6 things that will help you to choose the perfect university for you guys. These are all the tips that I wish I had when I was choosing university. So this will save you a lot of time, allow you to choose the most suitable one for you. So yeah, while waiting for it, let's get started. So the first thing is location. Now location does matter and does not matter in some sense. So does matter if you're gonna live with your parents. So say for instance, if you live in London with your parents, assuming that you live in London, then of course you're gonna be applying university within London or close to London. You don't wanna be sure you're applying to, let's say, Durham or Newcastle or Edinburgh or Exeter, right? So you're applying somewhere you can reach by public transport. On the other side, if you wanna live in student accommodation, then location doesn't really matter. So say for instance, me personally, I wanted to live elsewhere in a student accommodation, but my parents didn't allow me to, so therefore I have applied to those universities in London. I mean, personally, I really wanted to go in Newcastle. But anyway, yeah, so location does matter when applying university. The second thing that you have to look for when choosing university is ranking. Now there are 2 types of ranking. So first of all is your subject specific ranking, and secondly is the university overall ranking. Now the university overall ranking doesn't really matter. So if the university is pretty crap, however is very good in your subject, then it's fine, you can still join it because you're not obviously interested in other subject, right? As long as your subject is good in the uni, that's it, you can join it. For that, you're gonna be looking at the league tables that you can find online, and yeah, just look at how well it's performing in your subject area, right? Subject ranking doesn't matter, however, university overall ranking doesn't necessarily really matter that much. Now, once you're happy about the location as well as the ranking on the league table, the next thing that you have to be looking for is entry requirements. Now, a best rule of thumb that I can give you, and this is the exact same rule that I did apply when I was applying to university back then, is if you're predicted, let's say, of AAB in A level, for instance, so what you have to be doing is, assuming that you have 5 choices, and if you're not applying to medicine or dentistry, so you got 5 choices normally. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be applying one that has a little bit higher requirement than your predicted grades, one that had a little bit lower requirement than your predicted grade, and in between those 3 have to match your predicted grades, right? So you're going to have 3 university choice with the same as the predicted grades, 1 higher and 1 lower. So let's say if I have AAB, right? I'm going to apply one university that has AAA requirement, one lower, which is ABB or BBB, for instance, and other 3 is going to be AAB, right? Or maybe ABB, whatever. By doing so, you're going to have one backup choice, and you're going to be sure that they will accept you anyway. You're going to have one ambition, so you're hoping to get into the harder one with the high requirement. And you're going to have 3 universities that you know that you're going to be going anywhere, right? You're going to get offer anyway from those 3. So yeah, that's how I have to think about it. The next thing you're going to be looking for finding the perfect university for you guys is university module. Now when it comes to module, understandably it's very hard at that stage to look at the module and understand what's going to be like. Because yeah, of course university module is much deeper than you think, and you're going to be doing lots of many things, even interesting, even boring. But anyway, there'll be lots of stuff going on. So therefore, you cannot really fully estimate what's going to be like, right? But anyway, just get an idea of what's going to be like university module, right? So whether you have more maths unit, if you do computer science, for instance, more maths unit, or you're going to have more programming unit, or whatever. But anyway, just get a feel of what module is going to be. So module is a fancy term of calling unit at college level, right? So module is unit. So look at the module, just get a feel of what's going to be like studying those modules. The 5th thing that you have to look for finding your perfect university is a module assessment type, because different universities have different assessment type. Some might have fully exam, some might have fully coursework, and other might have a balance. So they have let's say 40% coursework and 60% exam, or other might have, let's say, 50% coursework, 50% exam. So it depends on unit to university. They are not all the same. Ideally, if you like exams, so if you're coming from an A-level background, you're gonna be, it doesn't really matter to you, right? Because you can just go for all exam or most exam and you're gonna do fine. However, if you're coming from, let's say, B.Tech background, where you left exam at year 11, and since then you have mostly done coursework, few exams, but they were also reasonably understandable, right? So therefore, if that's the case, then of course you don't want to be going somewhere where you have only exam, right? And 6th and final tip that I can give you is look for society as well as other activities. Because guys, when you're paying your tuition fee to university, you're not only paying for the resources, right? So the lectures and the material. So you're paying for the holistic experience of the university. So therefore you have to do for those universities that have more, I can say, societies, as well as they have more activity, more vibrant, more active university. You don't want to be going somewhere where basically nobody goes to society and there aren't that many society available. So make sure that you go somewhere is very active and very vivid. And that's basically, guys, I hope you like and found it interesting. These are my 6 tips that I wished I had when I was first choosing university, because back then I was pretty much just looking at the ranking table, ranking league table, and that's how just randomly picking university like that without any blueprint. But these 6 tips that I gave you are a good blueprint that you can follow to find your perfect university for you guys. I hope you like it, guys, and make sure you like, comment, and share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.